Is this thing on? Let's see if this thing is on. It appears to be on. Let's see if this thing is on. Alright, this is on. Okay, so we are... Hello, gaping void of the internet. This is Feliscele. I am here to, on, of course, the day that Bloodborne launches, I am, of course, playing Dark Souls 2, because that's just how on top of things I am. I'm also probably going to be fucking terrible at this game. This will be the first time I'm playing it, so... And it's just, you know, me testing out streaming and trying to get a handle on things, so... Yeah, forgive me for not being on top of my game, and also for not, in that regard, and also not literally being on top of my game, because I am terrible at Souls games, but you sometimes just get that itch in the back of your mind. Just the need to do something you kind of don't like. But anyway, blood always on. So this is just the very beginning. Obviously, I've played like 5-something hours of this, and then I got sad and angry. That's a different story for another time, ladies and gentlemen, and others. Anyway. Yeah, this looks pretty good to me. We don't want to flip anything. Don't want to do none of that. Don't want to do none of that. Blat. This will be a fairly short stream because I would need to go to bed relatively soon. Ooh, ladies talking.
In a dream. A murky, forgotten
Just
land.
check to make sure this is actually running. It is running. That's excellent news. Cutscene. Looking forward to the 9th generation of consoles when that's actually how games look.
Where souls
Funny jokes, son.
mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything
Oh, that's not very nice.
once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness.
It just sounds like some like middle school goth's notebook.
Your past, your future.
Also
your
kind of looks like
very
one.
light.
Oh, her face is melting. I am so very
None
horrified.
will have meaning,
Don't need
and
to
you
snark.
won't even care.
This game's probably
By
good.
then, you'll be
People think it's
something
good.
other than human.
And
A thing that feeds on souls. A hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why.
I wonder how well that Scholar of the First Sin is going to really sell, considering Bloodborne just came out. I mean, it might get some grabs on XBO, but that just seems kind of like a desperate re-release. Also, what's with all these fucking remasters? I mean, today, this is the 20th. Well, I'm technically doing this on the 24th because it's 2 in the fucking morning here, but yeah, they just announced the Arkham City, Arkham Asylum remaster on the same day that the delay for Arkham Knight was announced. This generation of consoles is real fucking weird, so I'm playing on a PC, because that's obviously the logical thing to be doing. But look at this. It's like some fucking infamous Second Son particle effects. Just beat that last night. I do not only play on PC, I also dabble on the PlayStation 4, as you probably guessed, because I said infamous Second Son. That game wasn't very good. Hopefully this will be better. This is loud. Loud, loud, loud. Not too loud. There we go. It's a little better.
Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
Alrighty. If I recall correctly, that's the end of that cutscene, and we can start playing. So I'm going to try to do this a couple times a week, or until I rage quit Dark Souls, which might happen, because, you know, it's Dark Souls. But, yeah, so I'm hoping to do this a couple times a week, just trying to play through this game, trying to prevent myself from being an idiot and buying Bloodborne. I just have this weird compulsion to buy Souls games, even if I never get very far in them, and usually end up quitting 3 hours in and going like, oh right, Souls games, but it is what it is. Okay. Not a fan of the not a fan of the letterbox thing. Is there anything fun over here? Nope, that's probably something I will die from. Anything over here? Apparently not. Nope, what's over here? Is death over here? Death is probably over here. Death is everywhere. See those little dots in the air? That's just like flakes of dead skin. They aren't actually moths. Most definitely death over there. What a shitty start. Those things look unfriendly. He thinks I should stay out of the tall grass. What's over there, though? Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. I'm just gonna play it safe for the moment. Go over here. Now, if I recall correctly, there's something interesting down here. Those are massive footprints. Or it's a very tiny man walking with very large shoes. Oh, that is a... I was right the first time. That's not something I want to be dealing with. Goodbye, friend. Goodbye, friend. I'm hoping I don't have to deal with you anytime soon. Arbitrary item. That'll probably be like really clutch towards the end of the game. Like if I just drop that, Souls games are weird. Just drop it in like the middle of the final boss fight and he suddenly just gets down on all fours and starts sucking my dick or something. Look, I made a dick joke. This is the internet, folks. This is the internet indeed.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face.
Where do they get all this stuff, I wonder? Like, where do they get these candles? Like, there's no, like...
It's an undead.
Whatever.
An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
Do you mean Tubby McLarge Guts?
Finished.
You'll go
At the end of the path there. Oh yes, I will. I will go hollow.
You'll become one of them.
Oh, I will go hollow so many times. I
Prey
bet.
upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
Don't like those laughs, ladies. Can you please refrain from those
What is your
laughs?
name?
Sheikh Sula, the Mike Rula, the old schooler. Hmm. Ah. Mr. That'll be funny because I'm probably gonna play a chick, so I'm not gonna say that. The soul fucker. That's crass. Cornbread Willis. Cornbread Will. There's some lol random humor for you, internet.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Looks like it's made of like those little pieces of like
Take a
waffles
closer
that make up those like stroopwafel things.
Who do you think it's supposed to be?
Get your human effigy cereal here, y'all.
Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Well, I am a horrifying monstrosity made out of wheat, apparently. Ba-ba-da-bum, bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-ba-da-bum, bum. That seems fun. Oh, that's a great idea. Great idea. Great idea. This is probably going to come in handy at some point. Let's go with that. Okay. So, Cornbread Will be a dude. Cornbread will be very thin. He, contrary to his name, he hates cornbread. Doesn't eat much at all, really. Look how tiny he is. Anime AF. That looks kind of like me. That will be me in about 5 years. Goddamn terrible genes. Actually, it kind of looks like Fred Armisen. He's angry. He has pastel eyebrows.